Throughout the last year, I generated 500 leads and I got 400 sales calls with only one post. I had no followers, I had no website, and I had no crazy guarantees. I only had that one single post and I was able to close 5 new clients for my agency every single month. So in this video, I'm going to show you a detailed process how you can create your own winning post, 100% automate your appointment setting process, and I will give you all the tools that you need so you can completely focus on client acquisition. Lead generation and appointment setting shouldn't be something that is hard. After doing cold outreach for 1.5 years, I almost gave up because I thought this is just not doable. You know, I can't spend that much time to generate crappy leads and go to the sales calls where nobody, even knows who I am. Luckily, I started to learn about marketing in depth, and that's when I figured out all of this. So let's just go and jump into my computer and let me show you the results that I'm generating. Right here, you can see the scheduled events for January. It is all from 15th of January to 23rd. You can see the amount of sales calls that I generated. It was all created on autopilot. I just had to run the simple post, and this is the results that I got from that. And the way this all works is through lead generation ads. Now, I know a lot of people when they hear ads, oh, I don't want to do it, I want to do organic. Well, this age and this time, it's 2024 at this point, there is no time for doing cold outreach. It's not so expensive to do the ads at this point. I'm going to show you the results as we go on, but doing cold outreach and waiting for somebody to outreach to you, or you outreaching for somebody to in a cold way, it just, you can't base your success and your future in that matter. So the sooner you get into the paid ads, the sooner you will actually create something tangible and real from this online business. Now, the reason why I choose lead gen ads always above every other type of ads is because you get ready to buy leads. You don't get followers, you don't get messages. You get people signing up for like a full formula where like it's a full form where he answers and she answers like 5, 6, 7 questions. Whoever goes through that process is going to be qualified. It's going to be with buying intention there. And the last part, which is completely different from anybody doing cold outreach, is they reach out to you. So you have the high ground there and the authority over them. Now, this is what I was talking about before. You can see the cost per lead here, although it's in euros. Cost per lead is 1.5 euros. I spent around 60 euros and I got 39 leads for myself. It's not that much money. You would thought, it's gonna be much more, but consider these are not followers, these are not messages, these are not just calls. This is somebody who filled and answered 7 of your questions. So it's a completely different quality of leads that you got here. So let me just do a quick math here. If we got 39 leads, it's around, let's say, 60 euros. If I close only one client out of everybody, I'm going to get 1100 euros. So it's like 20x return on investment there. Out of 39 leads, if you're an imbecile, you're going to close somebody. If you just have a simple script to follow or a framework or whatever you use for your sales calls, out of 39 leads, you're going to close one. And you're going to close him for some price. I'm guessing it's above 1,000 euros if you're doing any good job with your service. And it's 20x ROAS if you do it nice. And the reason why I got these results, don't kid yourself, you can't get this with any type of ad. It has to be special. But in this video, I'm just going to show you everything, the process that I go for and how you can get yourself also to the place where there is only one post that is generating you these kind of results. One other ad set that I have, this was simple image ad. I had cost per lead that's 2.2 euros. The amount of leads that I get here, it's crazy. Just to show you, it's not only my case. This is one of my coaching clients, Wilhelm Agencies. He is killing it. I taught him how to make the ads. He found a way to make his one winning post, and these are the results. So I think this is all in one day, I think. Yeah. This is all in one day. Can you imagine that? It's just insane. And when you have the ads running, anything is possible. That's so true. So Monday 18th, it's March of this year. You can see the amount of posts that the amount of sales calls that he generated. This is all, I think, automatic. He doesn't have 2 calls. This is all completely through Calendly. And yeah, it's a fun thing when you know it. He's also doing the same thing for his clients. So he uses the same type of client acquisition to do his lead generation agency. And this is also the results that he's getting. Like for every client, it's the results are so fast, and the job worth, it's every lead is potential, what is this, like 200, 300K. It's, it's amazing to have this type of ability. Now, you can see all of this is kind of on emails, and you're probably wondering what is that, but later I'm going to show you which software is that and how you can get the same thing. First of all, what I want to say when we are done with that, it's not really about the post. It's not really about your video, your image, whatever type of post you will create there, but it's all about what do you have on that image? What are you, pinpointing towards? Now, a lot of mistakes that I see, and these are the biggest mistakes, and they often happen, you are not targeting on 1% of your niche. A lot of people think that niching down is enough. You choose to work with coaches, you choose to work with construction companies, and you think that's enough. But in reality, it's not enough, because this whole digital space is getting crowded, and you have to find a way to be more creative, to find your way into the market. And you do all of that by targeting the 1% of your niche. Now, who is that 1%? You're going to see later on. You're not specific enough also, not you in particular, but people who, start with paid ads and start with any type of client acquisition. So they don't target pains, they don't target desires. They just go and try to, put an ad there and hope that something will catch on. And it will not, because, you have to do it intentionally. Statements are weak. For example, I help coaches and course creators to get 20x ROAS. Like, what is that? It's too weak, and I see it happening all the time. And also, the one thing that changed the game for me once I cracked that was speaking to broke clients. And this is a big one. If you are speaking to whole of your niche, to 100% of your niche, you are in 99% speaking to broke clients. Now, if you crack this, you will be out forever. You have to know your 1% audience. Now, what does that mean? Who even buys from you? People who buy, they're only 1% of your selected niche. The only buyers are 1% of everybody. And only 1% have enough money. 1% have enough money to pay you, and 1% from the selected niche are going to be buyers at this point. They will need the service. So what's your goal here? Your goal is to figure out what pain points 1% has and what desires the 1% has. When you crack all of that, when you find the actual pain points and desires of the 1%, you will then be able to trigger them to buy right now. Now, this is the key. This is the biggest thing that you have to figure out. This is usable for e-commerce, for selling services online, for selling services in person. This is the golden duck here. This is everything you need to realize about marketing. So it's not about trying to sell to everybody. It's not about trying to sell to your niche. It's trying to sell to 1% who have the money and who have the buying intention. If you crack this, you are out forever. When I cracked that for my agency, everything skyrocketed because I was able to improve my client results. I was able to improve my leads. Everything changed after I cracked this. Now, it's all about pains and desires, as you can see. Now, I'm going to give you 2 examples so you can see the difference between the strengths of these offers. Let's say you're working for construction companies, as I do. Construction companies get more clients with social media. How many clients? With what social media? What construction companies? There are so many questions unanswered. You're targeting everybody, but you're targeting nobody. Nobody will answer to that. Now, if we go with this route and say, construction companies, are you tired of share leads? Get 1 to 3 private leads every day with the help of closing them. Now, this is pain oriented. You're targeting somebody who is already doing some sort of lead generation. He doesn't like share leads. It's a thing in construction. Every niche has a different pain points. Of course, you need to discover that for yourself. Get 1 to 3 private leads. So it's like there is a number. There is it's a contrast from what they don't want. You get private leads and help of closing them. So who would say no to this? You have to react on something like this. On the other hand, there is an option of going with desires. Construction companies expand their business by adding 3 new potential clients every single day. Now we are pinpointing here on somebody who wants to expand their business, and by extension, if you want to expand your business, you want more jobs, you want more projects. And you can't get there just by, doing word of mouth, because you need some other source. And what better source than social media? So you say, we'll get you 3 new potential clients every single day. This is all proven. I've tested both of these, so I know this is working. You have to find out the one for your niche, for your 1% of your niche. But when you get this, you are going to be in front of everybody, because nobody does this step. Everybody skips this. They try to find the best visual, the best, the video, the script, but the script doesn't have anything if you don't know the pains and desires. Below this video, there is a free swap file with all of the agency ads that I've tested before. It's all proven to work, so you can go and check it out to see more of these examples. The right ones, there is no wrong ones, but you will see the difference. You will see the strength in them. I'm going to show you now the piece of the puzzle that I was really hesitant to share, but I realized that nobody actually takes any, action on anything. So if I give you everything that I do, you still have to, take your time and work on something. So I'm not really scared that you will take my, my clients. If you do take action on this, you will see incredible results. If you don't, you can just keep looking at different sort of videos as this one here and continue to procrastinate. I hope you don't. I was there for the longest time, and it's not a good thing to do. Anyways, about the winning formula, there are 4 things that I want to speak about here. The usual formula for any sort of content creation is hook, story, offer. This is what you have all the time. Now for the ads, you have to tweak it a little bit. This is all for static image ads. If you want to do this for video ads, it's still going to be hook, story, offer, just a little bit, different. I'm going to go into that right now. You can see there are 4 stages here. The first stage is going to be focused on the question, as you can see. And the second stage, third and fourth one is going to be focused on statement. This is all connected to the first part of the hook part. We're going to go through these pain and desire. It's all for personal trainers. Struggling with weight loss, this is the hook. The story, it's going to be in bullet points. So in bullet points, you want to speak about the benefits of what I'm going to get if they sign up to this ad. And the last part is going to be the offer. So it's always something for free, because you're doing ads. They have to click not to pay for something, but to get something for free. It's usually some sort of free consultations or whatever you choose to do. For your agency, it's always going to be a free consultation. But if you're going to do lead generation agency, maybe it's going to be an appointment. Maybe it's going to be something for free. You can see here, it's focused on the pain, it's weight loss. You have 3 bullet points focused on benefits, and then you have call to action. The only difference here with the question in second form is you're focused on desire. Desire at this point would be perfect teeth. Sorry, I want to speak about the image also. If you're speaking about some sort of pain, try to make the image in the same tone as the thing that you're speaking about. If it's a pain, put somebody in pain, as you can see here. If it is something that's a desire, put something, so they can see the difference. Try to match the vibe of the thing that you're speaking about with the image. Okay, back to this. It's a question. It's focused on desire. Do you want a perfect teeth? 3 bullet points and sign up for free. If we look at the form 3, you see it's a statement. There is no question there, and it's focused on a pain. It's focused on a tooth pain. You have again 3 bullet points, and there is an offer right there. About design, you can change design, change different colors, but it's always 3 layers. Hook, story, offer, or in this case, hook, bullet points, benefits, and then an offer. In form 4, we can see it's a statement again. It's focused on desire, achieve your perfect fitness with our help. You're telling them what to do. You're not asking them, hey, do you want to achieve? No, you're telling them. It's a command. It works really well for some niches. Again, 3 bullet points, focused on benefits, and then call to action. So you're probably asking yourself, why am I even showing you this? Well, in order to get to that point where you have the winning post with generating you the appointments on autopilot, automated completely, you have to find the winning one. And this is basically the way that you make it. You test out until you find the winning formula for your case. You have to find a way to decide which one of them is going to be the winning one for you, for your niche. And the only way to do that is to test out following these formulas. When you get to the point where you're generating the leads, as I've shown you before, how do you close the deals right now? We are targeting emotions. We are targeting biggest pain points and biggest desires of our 1% selected niche. We have to act fast. There is no time to, contact somebody in 5 days. You have to stay in their memory. So how do we do that? We establish communication as fast as possible. Because we use lead generation ads, under the ad campaign level, I always go with leads. So it's a non-negotiable. It's always leads because you get the most amount of information for the same amount of money. Okay, so if you go with ad campaign as leads, you get their phone number and you get their email for long-term nurture. As soon as you get their phone number, you need to call them, you need to establish the human communication there. Again, you can see I'm showing you here the cost per lead that I was getting. It's 2.2 euros to get answers to 7 questions from somebody who has a buying intention, and the only thing you have to do is call them once and then do the sales call and then close them at the sales call. It just depends on which funnel are you using. So about the instant notifications that I mentioned before, you can see I'm always showing these screenshots of email. This is all like March 19th, March 18th, and there is phone number and a lot of things inside. Once you go into the email, you can see I have the name, the email, the phone, the company name, and all the questions afterwards that I placed inside of my lead form that they needed to answer in order to qualify as lead. How do I get this notification? I use the software called Go High Level. I'm sure if you're in agency space, you have to heard about this. If not, go and find out what that is, because it's going to completely automate your agency. If you have to all the time enter and find the leads and manually search in Excel sheet who signed up, no, just Go High Level as soon as you can. I love Go High Level because I'm using it for 1 year now. I have my website there, I have my funnels there, I have automated email sequences. I use it for notifications to my clients, for my agency clients. It's a tool for everything. It's like it's automation on the highest level. There is a lot of options inside that you can use, but I mostly use it for automated emails. And as I said, I have my website and funnels there. One of the links down below is going to be 30 days trial for Go High Level if you want to test it out. If not, just cancel the subscription. Find out how the software works, because it's an amazing tool, really. I'm sure wherever you listen to some video online on YouTube, they're always mentioning High Level, so just go see, is it working for yourself? You can cancel it, but I want you to test out and learn how the High Level works, because I think it's a future for any type of agency business. After you get notified by Go High Level, you get the phone number, you call somebody and you qualify him, you book a sales call with him. It depends how you structure your funnel. You can go with 1 call close or 2 call closes. I, at the beginning, always like to go with 2 call closes because it's more comfortable. You can qualify him even more. You get more touch points and it's easier to get them to give you the money at the end. Now, if you find the winning ad for yourself, if you actually go through the process and you test out the ads and you burn, let's say, $100 on ads and try to find the right formula for yourself, the right pain points and desires of your 1% niche, you will automate your appointment setting 100%. It's all going to be done through one simple post that it's working, that has been tested. Go High Level is going to be connected, so you're going to get emails all the time as notifications. You will no longer need to create any content. You'll no longer need to do cold outreach. The only thing you have to do at this point is conduct sales calls, practice sales, follow the scripts, and that's everything. And you're just set for client acquisition at that point. If you would like to know exactly which scripts I use, one of those links below is going to be the link to my agency starter pack, where I explain in depth how to create the ads. There is more of AI type of ads also inside. There are scripts that I use and the whole funnel that I use there. So if you would like to see that, just check out the link, and that will be it for now. See you in the next video.